The TLDR on how to calculate a deficit is to first determine your current BMR, the cost to keep the lights on. For this, a quick and dirty figure is body weight times 15. I like times 15 because it's on the high end, and so there's a smoother transition into the deficit with less diet fatigue early on. Next, what do we want to weigh? Let's calculate BMR for that. Let's say a 200-pound person wants to weigh 180. That means a conservative starting BMR of 3,000 calories and a smaller 2,700 calorie BMR at 180. We could just cut out 300 calories at the beginning and call it a day, but I found over years of doing this that after a few weeks, diet fatigue usually leads to relapse and a binge for many people. To prevent this, we shoot for a 1% weight loss a week, 2% at most, rounding up as we do our maths. Why percentages? Because then the deficit scales to your current you and is subtle and easier to manage psychologically. In the above example, that would look like calculating for week 2, 196 pounds, week 3, 192, 88, 84, and then finally 180 pounds in week 5, or minus 4 pounds a week if we're very aggressive. This looks like deficits of 2940, 2880, 2820, 2760, and finally 2700 calorie new normal at 180 pounds. By scaling the deficit, you lean into the diet. You pull that deficit lever just hard enough to move the needle, but not so much that it's unsustainable. The above example is very fast. I usually prefer to coach people at 1% a week, which would stretch the above example out to 10 weeks to make it even more manageable. But that's the lowdown on how to calculate a deficit. To lose the weight and keep it off, start with a solid plan, and then stay in the fight. Thanks for watching.